YouTube universe. This is the dark skin dancing American coming back again with some great words of knowledge, man. We talking about Jimmy Kimmel, so I'm gonna let the news speak, and then I'm gonna have my, how I feel about it.
Kimmel was not treated unfairly. He knew what he was doing and did it anyway, and he's paying the price. But I'm telling you, I don't feel good about it. I wish he had not done it. I wish he had called me and read me the monologue. I would have said, Jim, no way that's appropriate. No way. Think about the widow. Think about the widow of Charlie Kirk. And you're accusing millions of Americans of being complicit in his murder. That is not true. You are misleading. You can't do that. And that is what we.
And the sad part is everything he just said is so fucking funny because it can be debunked. The shooter of this guy they keep bringing up. They're trying to make like he was some type of their white Martin Luther King, which has never been a white Martin Luther King at all. And when he mentioned he wants to get people to sympathize how radical white supremacists has become amongst each other. See, they'll talk about all that except the truth. The truth of the matter is they created the powder keg that's about to erupt. They created this shit because the dude, white was again redneck state he grew up in. His people being Republicans, they were how they had a relationship with none of that matters. He was white. Period. People want to see how they're, and right now it's like they flipped their load because they just fired Jimmy Kimmel. And they kicked him out of ABC. The owners kicked him out of ABC because they felt like whatever he said, it don't even matter. Like anybody can say anything, especially when it come down to comedians joke on a lot of shit. Okay, they do. So now they're using things, and again, this is how they're gonna self-destruct. I don't see what's so bad about what he said. Okay, so his remarks was, which don't even look bad at all. So regardless of what he said, it's nothing. Again, they make it something because they want everybody to, so to speak, stop speaking their mind behind it, knowing what's going on and seeing what's going on and speaking on it. And for what I'm looking at is these people on the news that I was listening to just now, they got their nerve to sit here and say that Kirk that got murked got a family. But he talked about a lot about people were way more greater than him in American history with families. And no one talked about that. So that's a no go right there. People ain't trying to hear that. And furthermore, is going at it right now. And they got to understand that their civil war is now. It's not later, it's now. You add up all the school shootings. You add what I was telling you about the Pennsylvania guy, the white guy that shot up those cops. That was recent. That was right after Mr. Tyler Robertson put that hot one in his throat for speaking the devil. And so it's a lot going on where you can kind of look at it for what it is. Me, I try to stay locked close. Focus on a lot of things, you know. And white supremacy is one of them. And how I look at it, they have an enemy that looks like them, that comes from the same, ideology frame as them. Literally. And what they do is they deflect and they try to project against black folks. That's the number one enemy economically. So for those who are racist, thinks that it's okay to pile on black people suffering. Again, he crying about Charlie Kirk that got hit in the throat. Merck, he has a family. Okay, Martin King got a family. Malcolm X has a family. All other people got families. No one can stop what went on right now. When it come down to the soul of one person, if you breathe negativity, it can come back on you. And when it comes back, sometimes it's detrimental to someone's life. So that's just what it is. And again, this is just, I want y'all to take a lesson of how old media is. So they get these dudes who, you know, at these big networks kissing their bosses' asses to keep the jobs, sitting there chiming in on what people shouldn't do. So now you see them trying to okay the fact that they just kicked out Jimmy Kimmel for some, wasn't even like he was going after him neither. It was just light work stuff, and they decided to kick him out because of it. So there's a lot going on with them, and again, they're showing their real hands. Yeah, they're showing their real hands because hey, people is gonna feel they want to feel, you know. Yeah, so I mean, it's basically giving YouTube universe. I've been out here grinding. Yeah, I know, but It just to show you the destruction within. This is clearly end goal to what's going on. This white on white crime and the history of it is stagnating. So again, it seems like it's going back to that same route where you know word then was just you know so riveting now because you don't have it no more. And to be a beacon for their white supremacist ideology. The problem is now that social media is around, everybody see it for what it is. Like, oh, wait, well, that's not right. And they won't talk about the white supremacy though, but they talk about everything else under the sun. But on they news, when you listen to them, they won't talk about that because that's the other spectrum of what's really going on. And it's almost like just putting a mirror in your face. Yeah, YouTube universe. I was just going to make a short video of this because clearly it's just white supremacists at each other's throat for their own destructive mindset. When they can implode on no one else, they can implode on themselves. And it's in the white supremacist nature to kill and sometimes kill the other you know I'm not shocked by none of the you know universe. I'm a little tired. I had a lot going on, but I just wanted to end with that note. White supremacist destruction is yet to behold and see. Well, all internet here ways, baby.